It's been a slightly different week for us around here in that I have had to be very quiet. I've had a sore mouth. Of all the things to get poorly with, my mouth has flared up. Some people get eczema, some people get headaches, some people get upset tummies. I get a sore mouth. Things have still been continuing on. I've been doing the chores, washing, obviously, always. I enjoy the sorting out of washing, folding and making neat piles. I even enjoy ironing. But I don't like packing the piles away into the drawers and cupboards, and I think it's because they need a good sort out. The laundry bags that I prefer are IKEA bags. Not particularly attractive, but just so practical. You can throw them over your shoulder, cart them around, and then they fold up nice and tiny. I've also done some gentle baking. I did a sort out in my baking supplies last week and found that I had some cherries that needed using up and some ground almonds. So a quick Google, BBC Good Food, and I found a shortbread recipe. The recipe calls for you to roll out the dough, cut it into shapes, but I thought it'll probably work by just rolling it into a sausage and placing it in the fridge for half a day or half an hour or however long you've got, and then cutting it into slices. So that's what I did. The recipe will be down below. It's just some butter, sugar, flour, ground almonds. If I was to do this again, I would probably add some vanilla extract and some almond extract. You could possibly add a little bit more sugar, depending on your preference. Toby and I think these biscuits, shortbreads are perfectly good as they are. The sweetness coming from the cherries, but the children think they're a bit bland. It's such a quick recipe, and of course by making it into a sausage, popping it in the fridge, you could just slice and bake as you needed. I just sliced and baked all of them. I hope that this overdubbed recording is okay, but I've got my small dog next to me and she's breathing heavily. I hope it's not distracting, especially for those of you listening with your earphones in. I still went to Pottery. I had a lovely time as usual, getting my hands dirty. Here you can see I've been making mushrooms again. It's a nice boob shot for you there. Please feel free to enjoy. I'm glazing here. I'm experimenting with a different glaze for the bottom of these mushrooms. This glaze has got chunky bits in it so that when it's fired, the stalk and the gills of the mushroom should have different, not texture, but colours. These are for friends who've seen other mushrooms that I've made and they've said, I want one. So I'm on a mushroom making mission at present. Always nice to go to Pottery and know what you're making and who it's for. It's also nice to go and not know what you're going to come out with and just create whatever you're moved to make. The glaze goes on pink, but when it's fired, they look like this. These are the mushrooms I made last time. I made 6, and Jo, my great friend and my pottery teacher, she loved them. So I said, you can have them. So she's popped them up on her shelf with her pottery shrine. You see, every good pottery needs a shrine. After Pottery, I called into a National Trust shop to pick up a book that I had in mind to take to our friends this weekend in Cornwall as a thank you for inviting us. They didn't have it, but they did have this brilliant book by Adele Nosdar, Foraging in Your Garden. I've got one of her books already, but the one that brings your garden into your kitchen really did pique my interest. I came away empty-handed though, because the book that I went in for, they only had one copy left and it was damaged. Later, I decided it was time, and I was feeling so much better, that I would tackle the shoe situation underneath our old church bench. You see, the boxes that were under there were just falling to pieces. All the screws were coming undone, and they were sort of a wooden kind of thing. I don't know. Anyway, I'd had them 4 years, and they just weren't holding up anymore. So it was time for a change. Here I am greedily snaffling the silica gel sachets because I always find them really useful for all sorts of different things, but this time I needed them for my dried oranges for Christmas decorations. I dried them this year and I want them to hang around for next year. This is the point where I'm thinking to myself, these baskets aren't going to work for us. They're so gorgeous, and I saw them on a gorgeous vlog. If you don't watch Cher Burton, Our Seasonal Stories, then where have you been?
Hello? Hello? Hello. You alright?
Yeah,
How's your duck face?
it's very sore.
Yeah, fine. I need to go and sort out. Do the hot tub. What do you want?
I can't kiss you in my mouth.
What do you want me to kiss you?
Oh, you can kiss my forehead.
Okay.
Back to plan A with the cheap old IKEA baskets. I wish I had a lovely shoe cupboard like Cher, but I don't. But these will do. Because I've got a sore mouth, we've been eating what I think of as nursery food. So risotto was the name of the game. But there's nothing like a little bit of soothing stirring just to feel cosy and comforted. Bill doesn't actually like rice, so I fibbed to him. I said, it's not really rice, it's more like little bits of pasta. And he ate it and he enjoyed it. So I think what he doesn't like is rice where it is dry and grainy. The veg you can see going in is from the supper I made the other day. I just store leftovers in an old takeaway tub. I've air fried some salmon fillets here. They turned out really nice. I've not air fried salmon fillets before. It only took about 12 minutes and they were so perfect and succulent. So I just bash them up a little bit and stir them into the risotto. The salmon skins that were stuck to the tin, I just left them and then scraped them off a little bit later with a plastic spatula and chop them up so that the dogs can have them over the next couple of meals. As you can see in the background, there is always a dog at my feet waiting for something lovely to drop. A couple of wedges of lemon to go on the side. I was thinking of adding prawns, but it did look like there was enough salmon in there, so I didn't bother. If I was being really fancy and chefy, you know, like a proper vlogger, I perhaps would have had something green to sprinkle on the top. I don't know, some pea shoots or chopped parsley or something like that. But as it was, a little bit of lemon, take the pips out of course, and some parmesan sprinkled over the top. And this was a delicious meal. And boy, oh boy, was I hungry. It does look like I've got a massive portion there, but I've actually got quite a small bowl. I should not have put the lemon on the risotto because that did sting my mouth a little bit, but it didn't stop me eating.
cobalt blue.
We'll have to take it up. I'm just going to make it up. I'm not
What's that
worried.
Viridian? Does that look... My first one doesn't look as good as my second one.
Well, that sort of follows, doesn't it, don't you think? Last week, Toby said that he quite fancied having a go at watercolours. So for a couple of evenings now, we've sat down together and we've followed a tutorial, a De Winton Paper Company tutorial. I'll show you mine at some point, but Toby won't let anybody see his, even though they're perfectly good. I mean, neither of us are any good really, but what a nice thing to do as a couple in the evening instead of just staring at the telly.
I'm pleased with my second one.
Lovely.
In fact, I think I've made my first one look a little bit better just by
Going back on it.
bringing it out a little bit.
You nicked my tiny one.
Yeah, do you want it?
No, you can have it. I just will stop looking for it. Margot is now on Prozac. She's on doggy fluoxetine. Hopefully this is going to help her because she is this very stressed little baby. Stressed little thing. But you want to play as well. Oh my days. Be back in a minute because she wants to play. I'm about to pack. We're going away to Cornwall with our neighbours who live over there. They have bought a seafront, dilapidated mess of a house. They bought it last year. They have renovated it and they've invited us down to go and stay in. I can't get over how gorgeous this place looks. So I'll put the links for that below as well. Everything I possibly can will be linked below. So I'm about to pack. I don't really know what to take. What do you take to Cornwall in February when your welly boots have got a split and they leak? But mostly I think we'll be in pubs and restaurants and in the beautiful house. Might do a little stroll along the seafront on the promenade. So I shouldn't be needing my welly boots. But anyway, I'm about to pack. And happily for me, I was invited to choose some jewellery from this gorgeous company I'd never heard of before. And I'm taking it with me. I've just realised I haven't put my earrings in. They're quite important for me to have to explain why I chose these two items from this jewellery brand called MSBLUE. One moment. I don't know what's happened lately, but my inbox has been every day. I've been invited to collaborate with somebody, and most of them I say no thanks. But I've said yes to a couple of things, and one of them is this company called MSBLUE Fine Jewellery. And the reasoning behind it is there's a few reasons. You know, when I'm considering accepting a gift from a company now, I think to myself, am I just doing it because I've been asked and it's flattering, or would I have bought this myself, or do I like the ethos of the company? For example, I've been approached a couple of times by a very big brand that is approaching absolutely everybody at present, and I would say I see too much of them advertising, and they are a 4-letter word beginning with T and ending with U, and my response to that collaboration is over my dead body. I'm just not up for that one. But this one I went for. Now you're probably thinking, oh, get on with it. I want to see what you got. Now, here's the process, my brain. I have had these earrings for over 10 years now. Oh, what's the camera doing now? That was funny. These earrings are, I don't know what the metal is, but they're pearls, and they're from Tiffany, and they were a very generous, beautiful gift from Toby, my husband, years and years and years ago, long before Wilfred was even born, I believe. And I wear them not daily, but pretty regularly. And I get many, many, many compliments about them and questions about them. Where are they from? Just where are they from? Nothing else. Oh, my mouth is so sore. So when Miss Blue got in touch and said, you can choose anything from our catalogue with a few exceptions, obviously, just as to receive as a gift and talk about them on your channel, and we'll give you a discount code to share with your viewers. I thought, ooh, let's just have a look at their ethos and everything first, see if I think they're any good. And then I'll have a look to see what they've got. Wow. Let me just show you what I went for in the end. So it comes, I've got an unboxing video actually, which I will cut to here. Oh, it is.
Exciting, eh?
It is. Nice box.
Is there another one?
Another box. It's travelled a long way.
You've got to lift it the other way.
Yeah, I was looking at the blue that's come on there, but it wipes off. Oh, pretty. I don't appreciate the plastic bag.
No. A lot of plastic.
Let's hope I got the size right for my finger. I did, I measured it right. That's really pretty.
Yeah.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
That's pretty. Pretty.
What's in the other one, do you know?
Yeah, I chose the ring and some necklace to go with the earrings that I wear all the time. I do like their boxes. Ooh.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Let's put it on.
You're not going to get me to do the what's now, eh?
Oh, look how sparkly the chain is
Yeah.
inside.
Almost,
Oh, look at that. So that you can, it's got different circles, so you can have it different lengths.
you're not going to get me to do that, are you?
I'll try it myself then.
Give it a go.
I've done it.
Oh, that's impressive. That's nice. That's a good length, that, isn't it?
I think I'd like to go shorter.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to check on the fire.
Okay. It's pretty, that, isn't it?
Pretty just like you, Gayna.
Oh,
Hey.
you are smooth.
Hey, look what I'm carrying.
Yeah, you got to be smooth carrying the donut cushion. Oh yeah, that is so nice. I love it. Oh, I haven't got my earrings in. Silly bugger. How lucky. How lucky. Really love that. I love it. That is just so elegant. Is that not? Just so elegant. I mean, I know my blouse is probably not the best thing to be wearing with it, but oh, I just think that is so pretty. And because of where I've done it up, I've got like a little dangly bit here down the back of my neck. Oh, I'm really, really pleased with that. So pleased with it. I feel really lucky. You get a little like a travel jewellery pouch as well for it to go in. All these lovely boxes. And then the next thing that I chose, and this is where I really wish that I'd done my nails, but I haven't done my nails in months. Do this properly. It's a nice box. chose a pearl solitaire ring because I've seen all the cool girls are wearing nice rings on their middle fingers lately. So don't worry, I won't flick the bird at you. So I've got one. Now, I showed all this to my mum and dad last Monday when they came round, and my dad was going, ugh, I don't like that ring. Looks like a dollop of snot. My mouth. He is so rude. My mum really liked it though, and she did say, a bit worried about you knocking that Gayna because you know how clumsy you are and the thing might ping off. But you know, it feels really, really sturdy. There's no sort of twist or rocking or anything. And although, yeah, I mean, I'm sure if I got into a fight, it wouldn't survive. But I think it'll be all right. I'm not going to wear it for cleaning and gardening, but just out for a meal. Oh, I just feel lovely. Look at me. And my lovely ring and my necklace and my earrings. I am so pleased. I am so pleased that when I looked into their sort of mission statement and did my, would you call it due diligence? I'm so glad that they're a lovely company. Look at this box. It's such a, got that funny sort of feeling, you know, where it's almost like, it's smooth. It's that sort of rubber sounds weird. I don't know, it's just got a nice feeling. Yeah, I was so pleased when I looked into them and found myself going, oh, that's nice, that's nice. Everything seems quite considered. So we've got Miss Blue, and the Miss comes from, I'm having to read my phone here. Let's read this out. Miss is an empowering title used to honour remarkable and accomplished women across the world. And blue comes from the fact that there's the old traditional rhyme. There's, when you get married, you have something old, something blue, something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. Silver sixpence in your shoe. And that also links in with, they have water conservation goals. So their water conservation goals will be accomplished through reforestation, forest conservation and water replenishment in our supply chain. Protection of the environment and water resources is considered the most important responsibility of the brand, and we are making changes as an ecological and water positive jeweller. I just love it. We believe a great brand is based on its values of preserving the environment and protecting the quality of life of future generations and making the industry more sustainable. So if you go on the website, you'll see it's not just pearls and silver jewellery. They have gold jewellery, and they also have lab-grown diamonds, because mined diamond industry, aside from all the conflict diamond issues and working conditions, it says mined diamond industry uses more than 125 gallons of water to mine just 1 carat of diamond. However, Miss Blue uses moissanite diamonds and lab-grown gemstones, which means our water consumption is close to 0. Is that not great? So I could go on and on and on, but you know, I'm not going to, because they only asked me to chat about this for a few seconds and I've gone way over that. I just get overexcited, you know, when, I mean, what a great gift. I feel really, really super lucky. You're going to see me wearing this lot quite a lot. So my next video is going to be about our weekend away in Cornwall. I'll film as much as I possibly can of where we're staying, where we eat, where we walk, any shops we go into, just as much as I can. Toby doesn't mind being filmed at all, and Hannah and Rich are they've always been pretty happy right since the start of me doing YouTube over on my other channel. They've always been pretty happy to be in it. So I expect it will be a rather silly vlog. Quite a lot of laughter. as it should be when you go away with friends. I'm tidying up and I should be doing that after I've said goodbye. Thank you ever so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the links for Miss Blue and give it to your better half, because you get 15% off with my discount code. And it's Valentine's Day coming up, you know, and everybody wants a silver new nothing to hang around their neck, don't they? Thanks ever so much for watching. See you again soon. Thank you for any likes and subscribes that you wish to do, and any comments, and see you next time. Hopefully my mouth will be better by then. Bye.